Hi, welcome to today's episode. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about staff attendance. Okay, and you will be able to log in via here. Okay, remember to not use the data in this testing version or sample version for your school purposes. So if you have logged in, you will see our interface. This is our landing page. All right, so quickly going to the clocking staff attendance. So I'm going to do a little bit of enlarge so you can see my sidebar. So on my sidebar, you will see the very clock staff attendance. Okay, so I'm going to click on clocking while I explain how this very clocking or staff attendance works. All right, so I click on that. So there are two types of attendance taken. Okay, you have or even three types, okay? But I'm going to focus on two types now with regards to what we're doing. The first one is self-service kind of attendance. And then you will also have monitored service, self-service and monitored service. So with regards to what we're going to be doing today is called monitored service. So what's different between the two? The difference between the two is that on self-service, the staff people or the users of the application will have to come to the workstation or workplace and then be able to log in their own attendance by themselves. But there are huge disadvantage to this, very huge disadvantage. Why? Because for that to work very perfectly, you would have your internet. Your internet should be already available as before the workers arrive. Okay, so that they can be able to access this very portal at that time and be able to log in or time in their attendance or clock in their attendance. Okay, or even clock out their attendance. So you can see that there's limitation. You may not be able to keep to that time. They may not be able to keep to that time. So whenever the system is not started up and then connected to the internet, it means that staff members, the workers, the users that needs to clock in their attendance or clock out or break in with their attendance will have issues. Clocking in their attendance. And it is at any time they clock in their attendance that the system will capture their timing. I see the difference now. So that's quite a huge disadvantage. But this very kind of ticket of attendance I'm presenting to you now is called monitored type, monitored service attendance. So someone has to be able to stand by to monitor this attendance. I don't know where you get this, okay? So that is to say someone has to ticket in. In this case now, a worker can arrive to work, even if the internet is not available at the moment. The person's time of arrival can be captured on a paper, and later an admin will be able to enter these times into this very portal area. Are you seeing that? So when that is done, because the most important thing is that the director or the proprietor or proprietress wants to really get these attendance, all right, for policy making and other things about the school. And obviously it's not the director or the proprietress that will take this attendance, but someone in the school will take them, an admin level staff or somebody that has been given the responsibility, the role to take it, takes this attendance. Okay, let's say the staff arrives by 8 o'clock a.m. Let me do a little bit of a enlarge. Okay, the staff arrives by 8 o'clock, and there you click on this, you see this pop-up, you enter the staff's timing. Okay, so that's the way it works. You can see the update that comes up. Okay, that update comes up to show that this number has been taken. All right, and also if you that's the staff arrive by 7:30. On the second day, the staff may arrive by 8:31. Okay, a.m. of course. So that's the way it works. All right, and so you can the second staff arrives by 8:35. Let's say the arrival time is 8 o'clock, but this staff start keeps coming in around 8:35. Okay, I believe this could also help the staff in the school to be able to be more effective or more timely in terms of coming early to classes. Okay, so so this attendance will be clocked in, and the manager or the director or the decision maker, proprietress of the school, can also be able to access the portal from anywhere in the world to be able to monitor the times, the attendance times of the staff in the school, of the workers in the school. Are you saying that? Okay. And of course, if the staff members get to know that attendance is taken on every day, okay, so this is for clocking in attendance. Can see over here, this is clocking in attendance for week 1. All right, so let's go to clocking in attendance. Let me do a little bit enlarge. Go to clocking attendance for week 2. You do that. No, for same week 1, you go to break in. So this is for break. Okay, the staff or the worker has gone to break and then back to break. So you click on break, break in. So when did the staff arrive from break? That's the idea. So you can also have that recorded. So for week 1, for break-in, you have also a clean slate for doing that. So you come over here and you enter attendance for break-in. Break-in is usually around 12 o'clock. So you keep in 12. Let's assume that this staff arrived a little minutes after 12. Okay, so that's 12, maybe 12:15. Okay, p.m. You do that and you have captured it. Okay, okay. On the second day, the staff arrived a little bit later. Let's say 12 and then 12:36 p.m. Okay, so that's the same way the second staff, the third staff, the fourth staff. That's the same way you get this record, and these will be saved promptly. And then someone that takes decision about this or uses this to make policies for the school accesses this from anywhere in the world, all right, to be able to take decision accordingly with regards to staff performance or workers' performance or users' performance. Okay, the same thing happens for, you can see we have this on week 1. So on week 1, we have the break in, the clock. So every day you have to click on the clock in. Consider every day you have to clock in the attendance. So users get to clock in on arrival to the school. During break, after break, they have to still clock in the after break. That's the break in, and at dismissal, they have to clock out on dismissal. I see that. So all of these things will be captured on the time basis. Okay, the same thing with clocking, break in. So the same thing with week 2, same with week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7, up to week 15. We are aware that schools usually do 11 to maybe 13 weeks in a term. Okay, so but we gave you up to 15 in case you do other extra things. All right, if you need more, you still contact us to do that for you. And of course, you can select your first term or second term or third term. Okay, so you can select the very term you're taking your time you're clocking the attendance for, and that will be awesome. No matter how number of staff you have, this is the number of staffs, okay, and the number of staff that you have. And of course, you can see that of course this button has already been clicked so that the staff of the school can be activated for the current section. So this section is showing 2023. So this is automatic. The session here is automatic, meaning that once your session starts for the next session, once the session for this, so the portal is activated, this session here will take shape, will take the current session automatically. And then you have to just click this to activate. It's automatic, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, so so that's how this works. Very fantastic, very awesome. You click in, you break in. So let me break in from here. So anywhere you click it, it works perfectly. Okay, you can see the break. You just notice when you remove. Okay, what you must notice is that I am clicking the circles. Let me expand it because you need to understand what I'm actually clicking to get this thing working. All right, I need to show you that carefully. You don't click here. If you click here, you need to use your cursor to do the changing of the numbers, but you click directly on this circle guy. Look at this guy. Are you seeing my cursor? Look at him. If you click on this guy, okay, this clock symbol, if you click on it, you can see you have this drop down. That's exactly what happens. Okay, and then you make your changes. When you make your changes, let's say I want to change this minute to 30, and then change over here, and then change here, change here. Now everything is automatic. You don't have to click any other thing. Just click away from this drop down. Once you click away, you will notice an update around here. Around here, you can see that updated. Once you see that updated, the new timing you've selected is already clocked into the database. Okay, so you don't have to worry about everything. I hope this today's session makes sense to you. If you have any questions, drop down in the comment area, and see you in the next session. God bless you.